Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, everyone, and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to another special edition show, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys like the thumbnail. It was made by Val. Big up Val, absolute creative genius. Because there is an imposter amongst us. We all know who the imposter is, but we're going to discuss who the imposter is as the stream progresses. Big up to everyone who's tuned in. Don't think that we won't be reacting to the Glazers news. We're going to be speaking about it at the start as well. Hey. We're going to be talking about it at the start, and I might even do a celebration stream later on. Oh, you best believe we're here ready to celebrate Manchester United's downfall, inshallah. That deal that Alex Ferguson signed with the devil, they're about to pay for it for the rest of their life. So, everyone watching us right now or on the replay, because I know a whole lot of you guys like to watch us on the replay, please don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to This is Football if you're ready to do so. Everyone right now, please like, subscribe. Big up to Fromis Gunnar, who sends in a super chat. Big up to you, brother. He already says, big up, Hussam. Big up to you, Fromis. Thank you so much for the super chat. Big up to you for the love. Everyone run the likes up. Everyone subscribe to the channel. And let me introduce today's panelists, because this is going to be an absolutely electric stream. We promised you entertainment during the international break. I know you guys are bored AF, and we're delivering. So first of all, let me introduce, first treble winner, Champions League winner, Premier League winner, FA Cup winner, Super Cup winner, here to talk about the title race, here to also speak on the Glazers. Man like Hamza is in the building. How are you doing, Hamza, man?
Hey, Hassam, you thought you're gonna smoke me, yeah? You thought you're gonna smoke me for 2 weeks. Listen, yo, let's get the gun out, man. Glazers are out, man. Glazers are out. I've never played the guitar. I've never played the guitar alive in my life.
Like,
I've never played the guitar. Oh, bullshit. I'm playing the guitar today, first time, man. Well,
what an intro, man.
Sam. Oh my days. I hate that club. Oh my god, the best. Let's enjoy it, man. Come on, guys. Like the stream, wallahi. Let's like the stream. Come on, let's go, wallahi.
Facts. Tell him to like the stream. Big up to you, Hamza, man. My guy. Joining us as well on the channel is I'm going to introduce them in order of who has more trophies. So the more successful football club joins us next. As you guys know, one of my favorite Arsenal fans to have on the channel. Absolute, character. And I'm sure he's going to have a few words to say about Manchester United as well. The man, the myth, the legend, none other than Kunle is in the building. How are you doing, Kunle, man?
Oh yeah, now my people, it's your dark-skinned man from the motherland. If you didn't know before, tonight you go understand. And what a day to be a football fan. We are enjoying Manchester United tears. They said, "Hey, wait till we get oil money. Wait till we get oil money." We are still waiting. The wait continues, man. I love it, man. Great news. Thanks for having me, bro. Smash the like button, everybody. Let's go.
Always welcome. I couldn't have made a better decision to have these three guys when this news has arrived. Honestly, because the third guy as well joining us. Speaking of you going understand, he doesn't understand what it's like to win a trophy. But you know what it is? I hate the fact that I have to hate on Spurs when Jacob is here, because I actually love Jacob. I always tell Jacob I genuinely love him. Like, I actually enjoy working with him so much. I enjoy working with him even on other channels, and I enjoy watching his content. But he has to be the victim because he's the Spurs fan. What can I do? I didn't choose for him to be a Spurs fan. He made that decision, not me. Joining us on the channel, of course, Spurs rep. This was your perfect chance, Jacob, to get your guitar out and play something because the Glazers are, but you just bottled it. Of course, Billy Ray Cyrus is in the building. How are you doing, Jacob, man?
Hello, howdy, everybody. How are we all doing this lovely evening? Kunle, what a pleasure it is to be sharing the screen with you again. Last time we were speaking, I think you said something like Arsenal were going to do this and that and the other to us, and then, just the tones change a little bit different. I'm curious how we're going to feel today. I have some questions. Again, I'm going to go back to what I said the first time. You might have to call me Katie Kirk today because, Kunle, I got some questions for you, my man. But outside of that, we can all laugh at Manchester United. But I don't like to... being from the South myself, what happens in another man's home is another man's business. But whatever seeps out at bingo night, we can all laugh at that as well. So I'm here to laugh. I'm here to enjoy it because, quite frankly, my club's been in shambles quite a bit, and it's just nice when it's somebody else we're all laughing at.
I agree with that. I agree with that, and that's where we actually want to start. Before we even get to our clubs, big up to Abdi Has, who says Hamza's recent TikTok post is hilarious. Make sure you follow Hamza on Twitter as well at Man City Hardcore. Everyone's channels will be in the description in a second. Big up to you, Abdi Has. Big up to Victor Liang. W's in the chat for Victor Liang for the super chat. He says, "Y'all won, Hamza and Hassam. My day is cursed." Guys, this is gonna be one hell of a show. As Hamza just told you, slam the like, subscribe. We're going to start with the Glazers because that's the first topic. There's only one guy I want to start with, and I'm sure even the Palace, the grid, is only one guy to start with. But like Hamza, the Glazers are staying as per Fabrizio. Talk to the people, brother.
Hussam. Wallahi, I was watching David Beckham documentary, and I was watching them back in the 96, and I'm thinking, I don't want to go through that again. Don't want to go through that. Billy Balboa calls me. Yeah? And you know what? I've saved his now. Look, his name is Billy Hoofit, lads. That's his name. Yeah? Dirty football Chelsea fan Hoofit. So I said, Billy, what's going Glazers Ali as Sheikh Jassim is withdrawing the bid. I am so happy. Hussam, I fought them every day for a year. I have fought them. I have prayed for their downfall. I want their downfall. I hate that football club with passion. No one hates. I don't believe no one hates Man United more than me. I 100% believe no one hates United more than me. I can't stand them. I hate that football club. And I don't want to say worse than what I hate them so much. To me, to see them having a chance of having Sheikh Jassim owning it was a nightmare. I would have been the worst depressed person, man. Even if I won, you give me 10 trebles. Give me 10 trebles. I'll never been happy. To me, I need to see this football club in their down. This guy's finished. It's finished. All these glory hunters you chose. This is what happens when you choose glory. This is what happened when you choose glory and you try to betray. You try to cast everyone for 10 years. You made our lives hell. Now your lives are being made hell now. And we're here to enjoy it. I'm glad. I was a kid. Now at least I can forget. Now as an adult, I can give them the trauma that we went through. This is the curse that they had. All this curse about us laughing at Arsenal, laughing at Liverpool, laughing at Chelsea, laughing at Tottenham, calling clubs small clubs. I'm big heritage club. I said it. They thought United days are back. They're not back. It's finished. I'm telling you now. It's finished. To see them stressing so much and the bald head standing there, looking at the pitch when the Brentford 1-0. I don't mind. I want to see them. They're finished. I am seeing the Qatari. I love Qatar. Qatar is my favorite country. I tell everyone, go to Qatar. Buy Qatar Airways. Go to Doha today. If you're on holiday, don't go anywhere. Do not go anywhere. Pack your bags and make Qatar. You have to go Qatar. If you go on your leave today and you don't Qatar and you hate your Man United, you're not part of us. You have to today celebrate. Today, listen, Kunle, I was dunked. You dunked on me after 2 weeks of defender. Kunle, I can't wait with it. Kunle, come and beat me again. Come and beat me again. Kunle, if I knew this is the best day for me. And to see every United fan, to see you in tears, you bunch of glory hunters, you laughed at Liverpool, said, Qatari rejected Liverpool, but they will buy your club. They will never walk away. They walked away from your club. They walked away from your club. Your club. They walked away. They pulled out the bid. You have nothing other than Glazers. You can protest. You can get all those 25 people that you put there, put in protest. What happened to their protest? What happened to the protest? The protest ends. Bro, you can protest as much as you want in the stadium. Bro, 30 minutes later, these guys are having tea and scones outside. These guys are forgotten. These guys are not real. You think they're Liverpool. Liverpool are real protesters. Liverpool, look at Liverpool protested, and then until Premier League said, "Yo, we have to release a video." Bullshit. We're scared. We know it. That's real pickup. They're real fans. You know when they call out. We know they're not gonna stop. You have to. But these glory hunters, there's no way that the Glazers are gonna be scared. Glazers have to sell. Remember they said that Glazers will have to sell. There's no choice.
They told us. They told me and you. They told us.
They told us. Qatari, they love Man United. Sheikh Jassim is a supporter of Manchester United also. Sheikh Jassim loves Man United so much that he cannot walk away. They told me. Look at these excuses. The shamelessness of this fan base. They make Qatari flags. They called them Sheikh John, Sheikh Alex. I was calling them. Bro, I was saying, yo, Ben Sheikhs, how many Sheikhs am I going to know now? They named themselves. Bro, I have never seen a football club with their fan base change Qatari flag. We call Sheikh Staffy. Where's Sheikh Staffy today? Where's Sheikh Staffy who had the thing? Sheikh Staffy is nowhere to be seen, guys. We can't find Staffy. Someone find Staffy for me, for goodness sake. Someone check out Staffy. It's done, Kunle. It's done, guys. It's done. This is what they waited for 12 months, bro. It's anniversary, you know. It's the anniversary. The bid was made October, bro. Can you believe that you've waited for 1 year? These glory hunters they've waited for 1 year for it to just end like that. 6:30, Sheikh Jassim said, "I get this shit, man. I ain't buying that crap. I ain't buying it. This is cursed." I'm right.
Watching their games this season said, "Nah, allow that, bro. I'm not involved."
Bro, it's jokes. It's jokes. Sheikh Jassim doesn't want to buy the club. Now, guess what? The niece owner is their owner. The niece owner is their owner. You've been laughing at football club like Arsenal. You found Arsenal A2. You said, "Oh, Arsenal finished. They'll never become." Look at the club. You now want to be Arsenal so bad. You laughed at Mikel Arteta. You said you cannot swap Ten Hag with Arteta. Now you want to swap Arteta for Ten Hag. You want to swap your player to Arsenal players. You see how faulty this football club is done for some. Yeah? There's no owner. Glazers are staying for some. Why am I scared of United? If I'm Glazers,
I love it.
Bro, it's done. Bro, Glazers, do you think protesters sitting in a stadium say, "I'm not going home. I'm staying at home. I'm in the stadium, and I'll refuse to leave the stadium"? You have to leave, man. Your wife is calling you at home. Hello? Hey, you need to come back here now. You make your way. No more protest. The protest ends. Where's the protest today? It's finished for Manchester United. To me, I'm the happiest. Today is the happiest day for me because I can't stand that football club. I know you guys are looking at your football teams. I am watching my enemies. I love my enemies' downfall. I love to see. I wake up in the morning to see Man United fans depressed about your football club. I wake up in the morning to see what Man United fans. If they're happy, I'm unhappy. If they're happy, I'm sad. Yeah? To see me happy, United have to be sad. To me, I hate that football club. And Kunle, today, you guys are seeing. Yeah? Don't ever tell me that football club was made by who? By Ferguson. Never forget it. Ferguson made and left them. It's Ferguson United. Oh, Glazers, the reason why we can't win anything. Now go and complain to Glazer because Sheikh Jassim is not there anymore. Who are you going to turn to now? Who are you going to turn to? Who are you going to turn to now? You can cry. Who are you going? Now you're going to have to cry. Who's his name? Sir Jim Ratcliffe is the guy. Now you have to cry. You have to cry to Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Now you have to beg him and say, "Please, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, give us Tolibo from Nice. Please, I'm begging you. Yeah, we want to be Nice so bad." You are done as errors come to an end. You are cursed, and your manager said errors come to an end. This is what it was meant to be.
Yeah, his own error. His own error went to an end.
That's it.
This is what happens when you talk too much. Because Ten Hag came in here and he started yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping. This is what you get. Let me just read a couple of super chats before we go to Kunle and Jacob. Big up everyone in the chat. Guys, there's 350 people in here. Make sure you're liking the video right now. Hit that like button. Yalla, 100 likes ASAP. Big up to Kelzo says United in the mud need to protect Hamza at all costs. Hamza is a national treasure when he's not talking about your club. When he's talking about your club, you feel that pain differently. Big up to Red Line of Teranga says United tears Sheikh Jassim to buy Liverpool. Hey, Sheikh, call me. Call me, Sheikh. Let's get this party started, brother. Big up to you. The Glazers, we can't thank you enough. Brilliant owners. Everyone in the chat right now, spam Glazers in the chat. Spam
Glazers
in the chat right now,
Glazers in, brother.
Big up to Red Line of Tarango says, withdrawal taken quickly. Qatar! Big up to you, man. He's obviously referring to corner taken quickly there. What an iconic moment, man. Big up to BIG who says, Ainge Postecoglou, breaking news. Ainge Postecoglou has been awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for drawing a circle on a paper, and his contributions to society are truly remarkable.
Sounds like somebody's upset that my manager just won 2 Manager of the Month an award. Hey, don't be mad at Ainge, boy. Be mad at your own manager. How about that?
That's also, true. We're going to get to Ainge Postecoglou in a bit. Listen, we had to start with the Glazers topic. I'm still going to let, of course, Kunle and Jacob let me know their opinions, but we had to start with the Glazers. I cannot ignore that topic. So stick around, BIG, and you'll hear our thoughts on Ainge. Big up to Christopher, who says, big up Hamza from a Chelsea fan. Enjoyed your appearance on Total 90. Need to be involved in more videos than Spaces. You've been on Total 90, Hamza?
Hey, I went to Total 90. What's his name? Amenya, I was with Amenya on Total 90, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well done, brother. Well done. Good job, Hamza. Big up to you, my brother. Hope for more opportunities as well for you coming in the future. Big up to you. See, this is why me and Hamza, we were talking before the stream started. We're like, I wish we could be on a space right now. We'd be partying, but the problem is because we do videos now, we have to be on YouTube as well. That's the issue. So we can't just straight up go to spaces. Big up to Captain Sar, says only Sheikh United getting is a McDonald's shake. Yes, sir. That is the only shake they are getting. That's definitely true. Big up to AJ, who says a Muslim owning United never made sense in the first place, specifically after that Pact to the Devil ad. That was mad. Big up to Abu Bakr, who says bring Staffy in. Remember my words, Hussam. Oh, you best believe we're gonna have Staffy on at a point in time to discuss this. We ain't just gonna bypass it. And remember, A-listers is coming this week. Hamza will be there, inshallah. Igal will be there. Lewis will be there. So it's going to be one hell of a show. So look, there's 360 people in here. Big up everyone who sent in a super chat. We're going to give you shout outs as the videos progress. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're yet to do so. Abu Bakr, I think you repeated the same super chat twice, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much, my brother. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This Is Football right now. Keep getting involved in the chat. Kunle, Glazers news. What are you saying?
It's sweet. It sweet me. Look, Hamza had a lot to say, and he said all that needs to be said about the situation. I enjoyed it, and I'm like him. Man United have caused me a lot of pain throughout my life. Yes, watching that David Beckham documentary, I opened some old wounds for sure, seeing their dominance in the past. But dominance, no day again. No more dominance. They told us, wait till we get the oil money. They told us we are going to take over, but I'm not seeing anything happen. So it's very sweet to watch it. We're going to hear all over social media, Twitter, the Manchester United tears, the Glazers out, blah, 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 blah. We love it. We love it. And as a football fan, we don't care. One thing about football fans, they need to understand, opposition fans do not care about your pain. We do not care. We don't care if you're going through rebuilds. You don't care if you hate your owners. We do not care. All we care is what we see on the football pitch. How many points you accumulate on the football pitch. If you lose games back to back, we are going to troll you. We're not going to be like, oh, it's because we didn't get bought by the oil people. We don't give a damn. We don't care. So you got a lot of answers to give this season, Man United fans. You begged for Ten Hag. Ten Hag now came. You told us he's got a great talent DNA. We've seen what that's led to, and look at what's happening now. So this news is sensational. Sensational stuff. And I want to see more pain. And I'm so glad this news is happening in the social media era. So it's going to be everywhere. So everywhere they look, they got to see this pain. And we've got one more week of international break, so they got to feel it to the brim, because there's nothing else to distract them. They're not distracted by Southgate ball. They're not concerned with their international teams. All they're going to be focused on is the pain of this news, and they're going to feel it, and it's going to intensify. And then they're going to have to watch their team play next weekend, and we know what that's going to bring. Oh my gosh, this is a great day.
Beautiful.
As Hamza said, it's a great fucking day.
It's a great day. Yes, indeed. Jacob, your reaction to Man United. Obviously, you don't have as much of him as us three, because we actually hate them. I don't know how you feel about Man United per se, but talk to us anyway about the ownership situation.
Well, again, for me, I kind of said off the top, like, I don't really take much stock in speaking on what happens to other people's behind closed doors. I more like to talk about what's front facing and what I can like use my deductive reasoning on. Whereas I feel like ownership, no one truly knows what happens. All that the news, we were reading it before the stream, and I was like, what does this even mean to me? Because the statement that came out, it sounds to me like this is been done. They just finally found out that it's been done. And I'm curious that they just were holding on to this information until an international break. For some reason, the last 4 international breaks, it's always been, is Qatar coming in to buy United ownership? Is it what's going to happen with United ownership? And to me, I've never once been like, I don't care. I don't care at all, because I can't sit here and care about my club and then give a damn what's going on with your club's ownership. The only thing I care about your club is what happens.
We don't need politics here, Jacob, mate. Freaking enjoy it, man.
It's not. I'm just speaking for my personal. Like, I don't get joy out of being like,
who's this guy?
You know, because my ownership sucks. My ownership sucks, but they're trying to do things right. So like, I just know changing of ownership is more complicated than people.
We do not need any perspective tonight, Mr. Man. Just put more salt in the wound. That's what we want, bro. We want the salt.
100%.
Pour that shit in.
I more like to talk about the fact that they spent 100 million on Anthony and 60, 70 on Jadon Sancho, and what have they really done? That's what I like to put my attention on, because these people in suits in boardrooms. Sorry about my son. These people in suits in boardrooms and stuff. Those conversations that they have, we are not privy to. So it's hard for me to really have a strong opinion on a conversation that I just don't know what's going on. So,
to me, listen, anyone who grew up watching Manchester United, bro, you must hate this club, man. You cannot. How can you want the best? There's no football club fan in this country hates Man. Everyone hates Man United. You have to hate that football club. This football club were. They terrorized us. They beat us. They humiliated us. They laughed at us. Like there's no way. I grew up. Their fans are the most arrogant fans.
Hey, Hamza's shaking, bro. This one's he's feeling this one,
bro. I saw these guys. Growing up in schools. They all were the United top. They look down on you. You're a city fan. I'm not talking to you. They believe they were the Real Madrid. They believe they were the Barcelona, but they're just Man United. Because Real Madrid will never go downhill. We know it's a fact. Do you think Real Madrid will go down for like this? No. To me, as a rival, Liverpool fans would understand. Chelsea fans would understand. Arsenal fans would understand. Even Leeds United hate them. Bro, look how many ops they've got. Look how many ops they've got everywhere around the country. Cardiff City hates them. Cardiff is in Wales. Why do they hate them? Because they're arrogant. This is why you have to celebrate today. Today has to be one of our happiest days. Because, you know, if they had Sheikh Jassim, you guys don't realize, if they had that money, it would have been dangerous. Because 100%. they would have had the money to buy anyone.
They got to rely on their manager, man. Let's rely on how good your manager is, mate. Let's see that.
Bro, they've got the money. Listen, Sheikh Jassim would have said, Yo, Ten Hag, there's your wages out. Who's the best manager out here? Ancelotti, you come here for a few years. 2 years, bang. They build the squad. Mbappe, how much do you want? Bang. There you go. Bro, they will cause us havoc. I'm telling you now. Qatari would have taken United to the top of the league. I promise you that. I hate money. I was not saying this, but I have to be honest. I'll confess. I was frightened. I was scared. Yeah? Scared of my life, man. I thought, yo, man, Hamza, your time's going to be done now. Hamza, do you start looking for another sport, hockey or something? Eh? Do I start looking for Minnesota Hawkers or Houston Rockets as a basketball team? I was researching that. I thought, I can't do this, man. Part 2, man. I can't fight these guys, man. These guys, they completely got into my head. This is why I am so happy as a rival. And anyone that tells me today that, oh, you know, it doesn't matter. No, you have to, man. Oh, no. How can you want the best for money? I'll never understand that. You can't. Even Hussam understand. Hussam, did they not laugh at your football club when you got put on sale? And they laughed. Oh, how you see Qatari were really not interested in Liverpool? Oh, Sheikh Jassim is a United. They made this theory. Yeah, Glazers leaving. Look at the leaking toilets. Let the toilets leak now. We'll bring the plumbers. I'll go plumbers around here. I can tell them. United, yo, there's a job to be done at Old Trafford. Leaking roof. We'll get the roof guys, builders. Come on, fix that roof, man. You don't need Sheikh Jassim, man. I am so happy. And Staffy's crying now. Staffy come. Where's Staffy now? Where's Staffy? Staffy will be the first one here.
Staffy, where are you? Staffy, where are you?
We know where he is. We know where he is.
Yeah,
But
Staffy, I
for
think,
me,
is live on his own channel right now doing an emergency stream.
Hamza, I agree with like the sentiment of like, enjoy what you can enjoy, especially during an international break when things are slow. But don't you think this news is coming out because it is an international break? How come this news didn't drop a week ago when they were playing matches? That's what I question.
Can I ask you a genuine question, Jacob? If this same thing happened to Arsenal, would you be having the same reaction? Be honest.
I'm
Very
unbiased in all of
There
my
you go.
Arsenal takes.
His
I'm unbiased in
facial
all of my
expression said it
Arsenal.
all, man.
Yeah, the answer we
expression
wanted
said
to
it,
get, we got at the end.
Well,
Let me.
You're right.
Listen,
I
let's
would
get back to
absolutely
the
be
topic we're
dancing
here
right
for.
now.
I think we're giving the Glazers good enough airtime. So let me just read the 2 super chats before we get to the actual topic of this video. Big up to Tompoline, who says they thought they were getting out of jail free card. Nope. Going to have it the hard way, like the rest of us. Frauds. I love it. This couldn't have happened to a better club. This is the absolute best club for this to happen to. We all hate Man United. Glazers in the chat right now. Spam Glazers in the chat. We all hate that club. They're signing
Glazers
packs
in.
with the Devils and stuff. They were the corruption before the corruption right here. So
Yeah.
let's just not even say anything. Big up to Debbie. Big up to you, Debbie. Thanks so much for the super chat. She says CR7 is smiling and comforting Sir Alex. Going down, Man United. I can't wait. This is just it's just like what it is with Man United. As soon as they get some breathing space, something comes in and just chokes them again. And I love it. Like, they lose 2-3 games on a row, they beat someone, and then suddenly it's like, Qatar is not buying Man United. They lose, beat someone, and then it's like, Jadon Sancho, Ten Hag fight. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm here for it. I'm here for all the Man United club.
Yeah,
and hell, I might even just do a celebration stream later on. So stick around. I might go get myself a cigar and we can all have a party later on and everyone's invited. Big up to you, Debbie.
Guys, send me a link of all the stream. Tonight I'm staying awake. I'm sleeping while I listen to Saeed TV. I'm listening to stuff afterwards, waking up. Bro, this is the best sleep I'll ever have.
Elite content tonight for Man U. Elite content.
100%. It's going to be elite everywhere. Anyway, big up to everyone in the chat. 450 people in here. We're going to start talking title race. Everyone watching us right now, 450 people are in the building. Every single one of you guys, slap the like button. Subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Big up Debbie, big up Promise Gunner, Victor, Abdihus, Kells, Red Line of Teranga, AJ, Christopher, BIG. Big up to Captain Sal, Abu Bakr, and Tampa Lion for the super chats. Everyone right now, hit the like button. Everyone right now, subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Every single person right now watching us, hit that like button, subscribe to This Is Football. And I just have I need a one-word answer from all three of you guys. So I dictate who starts this section. Hamza, who's the imposter in the top 4?
Don't do it.
I'm just asking a question. He has to answer because I want to see who do we start this section with. Currently, it's Spurs, Arsenal, Liverpool, and Man City.
You start, Hussam. We know.
My vote for imposter is Spurs. Who's your vote?
Absolutely. It has to be Spurs.
Spurs. Kunle, who's your vote?
Come on, bro. No brainer, man. Spurs, man.
Huh?
Even Jacob will say Spurs, mate.
Jacob, who's the imposter?
The alleged title contenders who can't even get 3 points at home versus the alleged imposters. That's what I'm saying is a pretender right now.
You're saying Arsenal is the imposter?
Absolutely.
Okay. Fair enough. But you've been outvoted.
Jacob.
So democracy speaks. So it's 3 votes to Spurs. So we must start with Spurs. Here to there is saying, so we must have an Albert plus Hamza celebration stream. If I get Albert and Hamza on the same stream, that will actually be some wild stuff, So here to there, that's a crazy suggestion. I'm gonna speak to Uncle Albert because he definitely hates Man United as well. Big up to you here to there. So Tottenham Hotspur have been voted as the imposter. So there's only one place to start. And let's let the Spurs rep talk first about where Tottenham are in the league right now before we allow Kunle and myself and Hamza. Go on,
If you want to go
Jacob.
reverse table order, you can let everyone else speak, then come to the number 1 place team. I don't know. You want to start with the first place losers at the moment? We can talk about Arsenal. You can throw it to Kunle. It's your show, buddy.
Really, Jacob? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? Ah, this is
He went
cute,
there.
man. You're
He
not
went
used to
there.
being at the top, are you?
I think with Spurs, I can start with Spurs even if need be. But because you're the Spurs rep, Jacob, we're gonna let you go. Go for it, bro. Unless
the
you have
result-
something to deal with, then we can start.
He,
got something
he
to
wants
do.
to defend. He'd rather defend this club rather than lead. That's what it is, mate. That's
Yeah,
it,
okay.
Well, here's
I
the thing,
hear
because
what
we're
you're saying.
already leading. I've already led this race, Kunle.
Okay. Kunle, Arsenal
I don't
rep.
mind
Talk to me about Spurs. Only guy to
Spurs,
start.
you know what? I'll be honest with you. Spurs, they're doing their thing. They're playing some football. Maddison is balling. Son looks better as the 9 because let's be fair, he's one of the best finishers in the Premier League. Like, never doubted that. Bissouma's coming into his own. But look, what I see from Spurs is exciting, but I can also see a lot of holes in their game in terms of how many chances they concede. So I think there's only a matter of time or a potential injury away from a bad run of games. But if I'm a Spurs fan, there's every reason to be excited right now because at the end of the day, we've not lost any games. We're winning. We're top of the league. Like what?
You're
What's
not. You're second
not
place.
to be excited? I said if I'm a Spurs fan.
Oh, sorry. I just joined in. That's my fault. I apologize.
Jeez, look
I
at this.
apologize.
This complex have always been on the attack. I understand.
I'm just remembering
bro,
the last
understand.
time we streamed together, my friend, and I came
Okay,
ready.
so I'll remind you. The last time we streamed, I said that we'd beat Spurs, and he said you'd beat Arsenal. Neither of those things happened. So what we did? What are you cheering?
Okay.
You got a draw at the Emirates. Well done. You said you'd get a win. I said you wouldn't.
You also
So
said Odegaard's
what are
better
you
than
cheering?
Maddison, and you also said
And I
that
still
too.
agree. I still agree.
And you're still wrong. It's okay to be wrong.
Hey, we're not talking about Odegaard yet, but Maddison, he's done his thing. He's played 3 big games in his career, and he's done well. So let's see how he goes in terms between now and the end of the season.
He's won as much as your manager, right? He's won as much as your manager at FA Cup. Is that what we're talking
He's
about?
won more than your whole team, and he's.
I'm just asking a question.
So.
You want to talk about Maddison? You want to talk about what he's won and the big games he's played? And you say he's played in 3 big games.
I never talked about what he's won. I was talking about big games he played. You're the one that volunteered the trophy talk because obviously you're not used to talking about it. You need your player that comes from
another misrepresentation, bro. In the age of an era, I know you got one of these. You could use it. You could Google. It'll teach you all the things you need to know about actual history. But if you want to
why
talk
are you
to me
telling me about Madison's
about
FA Cup then, bro?
Oh, you got no trophies.
So why are you telling me about Madison's FA Cup, bro?
So how about
You're
that?
the one that started talking to me about FA Cup.
You said he's only been in 3 important games.
So what does that have to do with him winning the FA Cup, bro? The FA Cup was one of them.
I'm trying to ask you. You said he's only played in 3 important games in his entire career.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which ones are they?
You didn't ask me. You said
one?
the FA Cup. You talked about. You didn't ask me anything. You just volunteered the FA Cup history.
I'm asking you now. What are those 3 games?
The FA Cup, the Arsenal game, and the Man U game. Oh no, the Liverpool game. Sorry, 4. The Liverpool game.
Okay, 4. So here we go.
Okay, so 1 whole extra game when you're getting excited. Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Jacob,
if you really want to say someone's entire Premier League pedigree is based off of 3 results 1 result and 3 of them that have been with my club, I think that's a gross misrepresentation of a Premier League player. I think if he was on your squad doing that for your squad, you would be talking a little bit different.
Look, obvious at the end of the day, Jacob, I first of all bigged up your player, which you forced yourself to ignore because you're showing your feelings about this 4 big games talk. He's a good player.
Well, you said 3 initially. You said 3 initially. I'm just trying to understand.
4. A whole extra 90 minutes was your issue. Sorry. 4 big games in his career. And let's see how he performs by the end of the season. Let's see. But he's doing well. I'm never gonna say he's on Odegaard's level just yet because he's not had to play with pressure for long enough, and Odegaard's been playing with pressure since he went to Real Madrid, as far as I'm concerned. So let's see what the boy can do between now and the end of the season. If Tottenham are able to last in the title race for the full season, then it's definitely a conversation that we're gonna have. But until then, he's just done a good run of form, man. Let's not get too excited, but big him up so far.
Good run of form. So since Odegaard has been in the Premier League, that's when his form has started. And if we're looking at where it's at now, still statistically in all those games,
so good at the deflection tactics.
It's
Yeah,
not a
yeah, I
deflection
know, I
tactic.
know.
It's the literal
Why are you
truth. It
deflecting?
is
Why would
literal
you-
Bro,
truth.
we're talking about Tottenham. Why do you keep talking about
Yeah, we'll
Odegaard,
get
bro?
to Odegaard when we get to the Arsenal section.
Yeah,
With this,
do you get me, bro? Relax, man. Talk about your team, bro.
I see
And
what
you know
y'all
what,
doing.
Jacob?
Hey, I
Since
see
you
what
did-
y'all doing. I
since you
respect it,
have
but I
the
see
last
what y'all
We
word-
see
doing.
what
I
you're
see
doing, bro.
One
That's
second,
what
one
we
second.
see.
Since you wanted to have the last word, we're gonna let you have the last word. So let's go to Hamza. Hamza, your thoughts on Spurs before I give my thoughts, and then Jacob can let us know his words on Tottenham Hotspur. Hamza, what are you
Listen.
saying on Spurs?
Tottenham Hotspur, listen, we know that they're there, but everyone's shocked why they're there. Like we're thinking, yo, how did you make it to the top? That's what everyone thinks. Like even Tottenham fans, I know for a fact that they believe that. They'll be lying if they say, yeah, why they were not expecting to be there. Does that make sense? It's like when Leicester were there, no one expected Leicester to be there. Yeah, everyone was like, yo,
Why are we
you
bringing
there?
Leicester into this equation, Hamza? I
But-
hope you're
but
not
the
about to do
problem
what I
is-
think you are.
Because the thing is, you have to look at Leicester. Yeah, Leicester were there, and we kept thinking, why are you there? Yeah, these guys are imposter.
Wow,
Let's take them very serious.
Don't do this.
We have to take them very serious because look, he's already gone off camera.
The pressure's got to him, bro. The
Is it the
pressure's got to
pressure
him. As soon
or
as
is
you
it
tried to
fair?
get the title talk, he's off.
Yeah, he's gone off the camera because he knows. Listen, Leicester were there, but they stayed there. Spurs have to show us they can do a Leicester as well. Spurs have to show us.
I'm not trying to. We're not doing a Leicester.
You
Real
have
quick.
to show us
But we're
because
not-
Leicester.
Where's
proved
Leicester
it.
at now? I don't want to win the Premier League and then in 2-3 years be
Oh,
in the
so you don't wanna
championship.
win the
You
Premier
bloody
League?
liar!
You're not the-
Don't ever start a
As long as the
sentence
Spurs
with
fan.
"I don't want to win the Premier League." You
And
liar!
he's
Yeah, that's
saying
a
it,
lie.
so
Bloody
you're
liar,
saying,
bro.
"Oh, the-
Well, if you listen to the entire statement, Kunle, you have this problem.
But,
You have
but
this
I don't
problem
need to
where-
hear the rest of the
where I
statement, bro.
say-
Because
I know, right?
Okay, so that's
if-
your problem. You got to open your mind, my friend.
Are you
gotta open
telling
your
me
mind.
to win the Premier League and you got relegated in 3 seasons, you wouldn't take that? Are you lying?
I would like sustained success. I would like to win the
you
Premier League.
bloody
and then come to the
liar!
challenge.
Hey, Jacob, you liar! You
What? How
bite
am
my
I
arm
lying?
off for
How
that.
am I lying?
A Premier League win this season and then get
What the
relegated in
fuck?
3 years. You would bite my arm off
You
for that. You
expect me to
fucking
believe
liar.
that statement?
A chance
You
for a
expect me
parade,
to
bro.
believe that statement?
Hey,
But
Jacob,
Jacob
stop
would
this.
tell his
Stop.
kidney
Yeah,
to win
that's
the
a
Premier
lie.
League.
Stop this.
This is a
Spurs
atrocity.
This is
a-
terrible what you're saying,
this is a
bro. I
violation.
can't believe it.
How is it terrible?
You said
How's
it. You said
terrible
it
to
live.
want my club to
This is
contend
this
with
is
the-
on
for
camera,
the
you
title
know.
every
This is
year?
on,
That's what
on the internet.
I literally
This is
said
real.
I
People
want
win the
my.
league
I
and
literally
get
said I want
relegated.
my club to challenge for the title at a sustained level. I don't want to just pop in the pan and then be back in the championship and
Bro,
then be a top
I
contender.
know
in the
you
champ-
don't want that, but you'd freaking take that, you liar. Tell me I'm lying.
Let me give you an example.
If you could win the
Think about-
Premier League this
He's lying.
season, this
He's
year,
lying.
That's what I'm saying.
and then get relegated in 3 years, you would take that.
You take
You
it.
fucking
And
take
you
that.
know
Okay,
what?
Stop it.
okay, that does okay when you package it in a manner that does sound like tomorrow Jacob's problem, not today Jacob's problem. So,
Yes,
you know,
yes, Jacob.
it might be enough. But if that does happen, and I'm coming out to London when that happens, I'm attending this parade. I better see y'all three there smiling back at me. That's all I want to say.
I'm not
I don't
from
know about
London.
all that,
I
but
expect
yeah,
you to be
big
there.
up, big up, big up.
I ain't from London. Man said I expect you to be there. I
I'm
live
in
halfway across
Lagos.
the world,
I'm
brother.
in Lagos, please.
Yeah.
Unless you're buying
So
my
Hamza,
tickets, I think.
let Hamza land his point on Spurs. Start, what are you saying with Spurs?
I'm
Before
not
I go,
saying,
and then
listen,
Jacob.
they would love to take one Premier League. It's a fact. If I told a Spurs fan, win the Premier League this season, get relegated next season, and you come back in 3 years' time, they'll say yeah, 100%. Because what's the point of just being there and you're not winning anything? What, bro? Like, what's the point of being Crystal Palace just sitting there every year? I still
Wow.
see you in the same place. No. I'm just saying, every Spurs fan, if I ask, would you prefer to win one league and get relegated and then come back? They'll say 100%. 100%. I'll come back in 2 years' time. Even I told them, come back in 5 years. They said, at least I have seen my team.
At least I got to shed those tears. Feel that
But you
feeling.
know,
those
bro, they'll give up
emotions.
anything. I've heard Spurs fans tell me they would love to even have a Carling Cup. They
Yeah,
told me
I would.
they'll do anything for a Carling Cup.
But ask half of the fan base, would they take a Carling Cup at the price of what?
They-
I would
they'll do
love.
a
I would
Carling
love.
Cup
It's
to finish
Carabao
sixth or
now,
fifth
but yes, it
next
was
season or
Carling when
sixth.
last time we won it.
Yeah, to win a trophy is what they want to aspire. They want to get at least a Carling Cup. They said it. So if I offered you the Premier League yeah, and I told you, yo, you're guaranteed relegation next season, I guarantee you take it. No question about it.
Well,
Because
technically, you couldn't guarantee me relegation. You could grant me the high possibility of relegation at that, which I would take it. But if you're guaranteeing, I don't think you can guarantee anything in this
So you
sport.
prefer to
Ask
Yeah,
Kunle,
but you would
ask
take
Kunle
it if
about how
you
that
could
goes.
guarantee it. You take it though.
One
You
second,
still
let me
take
ask him a question. Would you
Stop it,
prefer to
Jacob.
see
What are these
Stop all these
hypotheticals? How am I getting back into a
Because
hypothetical
that's
corner?
what we're about. Because we're an international break and we need some shit to talk about. All right? How
Oh,
about
I
that?
need to have a go at me.
let me ask him a question. Would you prefer to sit fifth, yeah, for 10 years, or win a
I've done
league,
that.
get relegated for 4 years, and then come back? What would you prefer?
Well, being that I've done the first option, I'll say, you know what? Let's take the next carnival ride, and I'll take the second option.
So you take
Imagine
the league
Jacob.
and then get relegated.
Imagine Jacob becoming a championship expert. Genuinely, like imagine Jacob out there just a championship expert. Hello everyone, welcome to United Spurs of America. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. Today we're watching Tottenham Hotspur take on Coventry City in the championship.
Reading, Spurs versus Reading. One hell of a game.
Oh my
Millwall,
God,
that'll be a
man.
great away day.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let me give you my thoughts on Spurs before we let Jacob speak, and we head to Arsenal, the second highest imposter vote on this panel. Here's the thing with Spurs. Jacob, don't interrupt challenge because I'm going to let you have the final word.
I'm on mute.
Don't
I'm on
interrupt challenge. I'm challenging you right now. Platinum difficulty. Let's unpack what Spurs have done so far this season. I'm in my Zen mode right now because I remember every fucking game. They started the season by drawing away to Brentford. Brentford are crap this season. No Ivan Toney. Ain't nothing special beating Brentford. They beat Manchester United. You know who else beat Manchester United? Everyone beat Manchester United. After that, they proceeded to beat bottom 4 teams. Luton, Sheffield, Bournemouth, and Burnley. Manchester United beat Burnley. Chelsea beat Burnley 4-1. Everyone's beating them teams. Chelsea beat Luton 3-0. These 4 clubs. See, even Vinny, he's a Brentford fan. He says, we're shit this season. 4 bottom clubs you've beaten. We all saw the heist that happened, the GTA heist that Michael and Franklin couldn't have planned for. That happened against Liverpool Football Club, the VAR robbery. And fair enough, you got a draw away at the Emirates. But when you unpack the rest of them results, and by the way, you know, some certain things are subjective. Forget according to some, according to Opta, they've been doing stats for the last 20 years. Tottenham Hotspur have had the easiest start of the season. So it's not just me having an agenda. It's not some sort of hidden agenda against Spurs. According to Opta stats, Tottenham Hotspur have had the easiest start to a season. So for me, there's nothing to get impressed about yet. I'm waiting for Spurs to lose their first game, and then 2 in a row, and then 3 in a row. And they have a tough run coming up. And they're 1 injury away from crisis. And make no mistake, I will never celebrate a player's injury. I always wish players a speedy recovery when they get injured. However, they are 1 injury away from a crisis. 1 injury to one of them 2. Everyone knows who them 2 are, and the crisis begins. That's the ultimate reality. So I think Spurs are overhyped. They are definitely the imposter in the top 4. No if, buts, or maybes about it. And it's like an explosion waiting to happen at this point. All you need to is just someone to throw what's the stick thing called? The thing where you go like this. The stick thing.
A match.
A match, yeah. The match. No, but there's another name to it, not the match. Like
Strike
when you
a match. Yeah.
Say that again.
I don't know. I'm too busy. You're making bold claims, and I'm just gonna reference a few bold claims of yours whenever you
Lighting
finish.
a match.
Whenever I'm allowed to speak. Though.
Yeah. I think that. Yeah, that's the one it's like it's because you know there's the small ones. The small one's the match. There's
Sam,
the big
just
one
move
that
on,
has
bro.
like
Just
the
move
big
on,
circle thing that they used to light bigger fires with. That's the one I'm talking about. But anyway, that's besides the point. I will make this right here, right now. Clip it, chat. Clip it. If Tottenham Hotspur challenge for the English Premier League, I will dye my hair white and I will sing, oh, when the Spurs go marching in on This Is Football. I will sing it on This Is Football. I will dye my hair white if Tottenham Hotspur challenge.
So Tottenham Hotspur challenge. I want
challenge or win
that
the
to be
league.
clipped
Which
up,
one?
but yeah.
Challenge.
So if we're what
win the league, Kunle, if they win the league, I'll chop it off.
What is challenging? But what is challenging for you, Hussam? What is challenging? Where what date do we say we are officially challenged? I know it's only 8 games. That's 20. I think that's 21% of the season, or 23% of the season done. So 23% of the way through. What is it?
Okay, I'll tell you what's
50%? Is
challenging.
it 60? Is it
Really,
70%?
I'll tell you what's
That's
challenge.
really evaluated.
Being 6 points behind, 6 to 8 points behind with 5 games to go. That's challenge.
Yeah, 8
Did
points.
Kunle
So you
That's
have
a
a
lot of
chance to
points.
win it
That's a lot of points
at the
mate.
end.
Did Kunle just catch a stray?
No, Kunle didn't
Nah,
catch
bro.
a stray.
I
Nah,
thought there was
good
a
try
little
there,
stray
good
in
try
there.
No, that's a stray in
just
your
because
head.
of what
I don't hate
happened last
Arsenal
year.
like
I don't know. I
that.
was just
Bro,
thought
he's
you were
always
That's a
on
you
the
problem.
attack mode, bro. This guy's
Yeah,
PTSD
that's a
is
you
serious, bro. Tottenham
But
have
anyway, let me
scarred
give you
bro.
the final word on Spurs. Go ahead. Your final word on Spurs.
Look, I'm gonna say this. You said if we went to the Emirates playing, what was it, attacking, expansive football, that we would get absolutely destroyed. That was a lie. You said if we did that to Liverpool, we would get absolutely destroyed, and that was a lie. I've been told a lot of things. A lot of people tell. It's my turn to speak, bro. You see how I do that? You see how I flipped it real quick? I love doing what you just did, Kunle, and this was my moment to flip it and reverse it.
Bro, enjoy it, bro. Enjoy it.
I'm just saying, look, I'm not going to sit up here and say 8 matches in, we are in any kind of a title race. But if we're looking if we're in January, this is what I will say. If we're in January and we are 6, 7, 8 points in and around the top spot, then at that juncture, I would consider us, yes, we are in the race for top. But like you said, Hussam, you said 1 or 2 players. I would extend that. 6 players. If there's an injury to any one of those 6 players, we are a much different side. So my confidence to answer why I'm not saying it yet, because I don't know that Maddison gets back from England duty 100%. I don't know that Basuma gets back from Mali duty 100%. There's still so many uncertainties, but you can't also tell me, hey, I do know about Big Ange. What you know, two manager of the month and award. Has Arteta done that?
Nah, bro. That's why you guys are in the title race, bro. That's why you're in the title race.
Okay. You're just trying to gas it
I
up.
mean,
I see you. Okay. Hey.
Nah, bro, you're gassing it up. You're excited about these 2 back-to-back manager of the month.
You brought Ange Postecoglou
so back
up
your
first.
manager.
I hadn't even
back
brought his
your
name
manager
up yet.
and talk about him challenging for the title, my bro. Like, why not?
What we're doing
23% of the season have gone already, bro.
What we're challenging for is to win every single match that we play, and we don't control who we face. So when you tell me that 4 out of the 4 bottom tables, those are 4 of the teams that we've beat, that really is irrelevant to me, because you can only play who's in front of you. But you can only play who's in front of you. And Opta, they opt to find out and get some new statisticians, because they talking out the ass. And I've seen so many different graphs by so many different sources saying this is the most and this is the most. Look, everyone's going to look back in hindsight and say, oh, well, since these players and that. When we were playing Burnley, I was told they're going to give us a run for our money. They play the same style of football as y'all, and y'all are going to face some kind of adversity. I was told all type of different things. I was told we're going to go into Arsenal.
Who told you Burnley were going to? Who said this? No one was worried about you not taking points on Burnley, bro. Stop this, man.
There were rival fans.
Oh.
1 second. Big up Mo Barks there. He says, can you tell the Tottenham fan on your live he has less trophies than speakers on your live in the last 30 years? That's mad. Mo Barksdale is the serial Spurs hater as well.
Guys are good, man.
That's what I'm saying. Look, hey, the wind blows the strongest at the top of the mountain. Ain't that what they said in the Beckham documentary? So I'm gonna take that. I take that quote. You know what? It's all right. I'm up here. I have to wear my jacket. When you're more compact, you're down there in the table. I understand. It's more warmth. You have more people around you to help you feel cozy. But just let me enjoy my moment. We're sitting here. I'm looking down. I look to my left. I look to my right. I see nobody. I look down. That's where I see the rest of the league. So people are not going to like that. People are going to be upset about it, and that's okay. Because you know what?
Fair enough.
I'm gonna enjoy while I'm in the pool, rather than worrying about some kid's gonna come along and pee in the pool. Because now I'm enjoying it. There might be a kid that comes and pisses
fair
in
enough.
that pool.
And Jacob, speaking of enjoying it, I think you're gonna enjoy the next section more than you enjoyed this one.
Okay.
Knowing you. Big up to Jermaine, who says, why did I think you'd actually be playing Amongst Us? You wanna hear the messed up part? I've never played that game. I've never played that game once my whole life. So, maybe I'd have to try it at a point in time. Possibly could try it. Big up to you, Jermaine. Thanks so much for the super chat. Big up to Anthony as well. all the way from Hong Kong watching us. What a guy. Spurs fans remind me of the United fans last season who said they were in a title race that lasted only 2 weeks. Calm down, you cocky spud. I don't know if that's an insulting word.
They like to say spuds, I guess, as like in potatoes, which potatoes kept an entire nation alive throughout a famine. But let's not talk about potatoes, okay? What I want to say is to Anthony, I don't know how the Wi-Fi works out there in Hong Kong, but maybe it's lagging and you only hear like Kunle the first half of what I said. I never said we were in a title race, Anthony from Hong Kong. So thank you for the super chat. But again, just listen, and you might get a better idea of what I'm saying. That's all there is to it.
Okay, big up Anthony. And speaking of big up Anthony, big up Jermaine, Debbie, Tumpline, all the people who have sent in super chats. We're going to give you a massive shout out at the end. There's 450 people watching us. Everyone get the likes up. Everyone subscribe to the channel right now. Everyone right now watching us, slap that like button. We're approaching 200 likes right now. We want to get to 200 likes. In the words of Carefree Lewis, meet me at halfway line. Everyone right now, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And the second highest vote getter on the imposters list is Arsenal Football Club, because Jacob voted Arsenal.
Yes, come on.
Now, I've got to ask Kunle, because I showed the same respect to Jacob that I'm about to show Kunle. Kunle, would you rather start this section or let others speak first on Arsenal and let you?
I might as well continue the trend, man. I'd let others speak on my team.
Okay,
let's hear their
let's go
account,
to Hamza,
and I'll
because he's been
defend.
quiet for a bit. Talk to me about Arsenal so far this season, Hamza. Remembering the fact that they beat you 1-0 like a week ago.
He's gonna sidestep that. He's gonna sidestep that, knowing Hamza.
Go on,
Let
Hamza.
me say. Thing is, Arsenal this year, I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. I don't think they look the same as last year. This year, they just something. They look so different than last year. Yeah, they're not the same Arsenal. I don't know why. I've seen them Crystal Palace 1-0.
Kai Havertz,
Fulham 2-2. Nottingham Forest 2-1. Scraping a United win by 2-1, last minute winner. I played them with my weak team with Rico Lewis midfield. And they managed to get deflected goal. But one thing I've seen, there was one thing that hasn't changed with Arsenal. Their fan base. Their fan base have not learned the same issue. Too confident. But I know their fan base, some of them are scared now to commit. Because I believe some of their fan base don't trust Arteta. They don't trust that team. They know Hamza's right. And if I ask them, will you win the league? They say, I don't want to answer them. You will not hear the same Kunle. Like, I bet you, I haven't asked Kunle that question. But I bet you if I ask Kunle today,
it's only 8 games, bro. 8 games.
He's going to win the Premier League champion 23-24. But I promise you, if I ask him now to say that he's going to win the Premier League this season.
I never said that, bro.
And announce it.
Don't lie on my name. Man. Don't lie on my name.
Before you two fight, I'm too curious. 1 second.
Yeah.
Who's Steve? Big up to you, the man, and good to see you, Steve. Respect for our convos in the group chats. This is Tete, by the way. Who's Steve?
Does he think that's me? Maybe Steve Strasbourg. Steve.
I'm gonna say he doesn't think it's me.
Ain't no way you think Jacob is Steve, the Newcastle fan.
No respect, bro.
Oh my
Try to hit you
God.
if they all look the same. Don't have it, bro.
Oh my God. Ain't no way you think Jacob is Steve.
I don't know. Maybe there's someone in the
no
chat that he was
way,
directing
Kevin.
that at. I don't know.
No respect.
Yo, what a moment.
Hey, shout out
Shout out
Strasbourg
my
Steve,
brother.
for real.
Yeah, this better not be. Oh, it's to troll him. Okay, you saved yourself there. Because if you thought that Jacob was Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, we were about to have a convo, brother.
Yeah,
Big up to you,
okay.
man.
So I don't think Arsenal look the same. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? I don't think
Go
they
on.
look the same.
Big up
I think
Kevin.
Arsenal look different. I think Arsenal have been lucky this season. Very, very lucky. And I think luck's going to run out. I'll be honest with you. Remember I said to you, because you can't play that kind of football at the beginning. You do, a lot of their fans trust
the type
them
of football
more.
that beat City 1-0, that type of football.
Yeah, that deflected goal. Yeah, because you can't get deflected 38 games. You can't keep getting deflected goals. It ain't going to happen. We've seen them being exposed when I saw them in the Champions League against a 15th place team in France took advantage of them. I've seen this guy that they're praising 100 million signing.
Where are Wolves in the Premier League? Where are Wolves in the Premier League?
Wolves, I think. I don't know. I don't check where they are.
Hmm.
I don't look at
Page
the.
2,
I
right?
don't
Page
look.
2.
Listen,
Yeah.
other than
Anyway,
top
continue.
4, I never look at the Premier League. I never look at the Premier League. I never look where.
That's a lie. You
But,
know
but
where
you
United are.
but you look. So what? You don't look at the Premier League, but you look at page 2 in the French league. That's what you're telling me, Hamza.
Because after they beat you, I remember.
You're hilarious, bro. You're
we
hilarious.
don't know about this.
What about after Wolves beat you? Why didn't you check the page 2 then, bro?
Because
Why didn't you check it?
Because I'll never spend my time
But you
there.
checked.
What am I gonna
You
look
checked
at that?
League but you didn't
would
check the
never
league
be-
that your
I would
team are in.
never be on
Makes
that-
sense, bro.
I will
Make
never
sense.
scroll
Hamza,
down
bro.
looking for Man City. I'll never say, "Oh."
But
Hamza,
you'll
where are
scroll
you?
down looking for Nice.
No, you've scrolled down before. I haven't scrolled down for years. For 20 years.
You scroll down
I
looking
never
for Nice,
scroll
bro.
down.
You know they're
See my team on
15th,
that
man, but you
position.
don't know where Wolves are. Where are Wolves in our league, bro? The league you
I
play
don't
in.
know, probably like 9th.
Nah,
10th.
they're on page 2, bro. Page 2.
See, you know that. See, I don't know that. But it's a shame I lost to Wolves. It's a shame. I'll tell you that. 100%. It's the biggest disgrace I'll never make. But to me, I think Arsenal Football Club don't look to be the same. Yeah.
Why can't you just acknowledge that they're actually good this season? Why?
Compared to last season. Are you joking? Hussam,
Yeah,
last
they're
season
on
was
20
mad.
points right now, top of the league.
They're
No,
not top of the
Hussam,
league.
they're
That's a
not
lie.
playing the same. They're not playing the same
Only by
style.
goal
Right.
difference. Only by goal
Next
difference.
to the imposter.
Only by goal
I
difference, but that
give
still gets you.
Not on my
Hey, if the season ended today, they're not going to say, "Oh, we're giving 2 trophies away." No, they give
If
1
the
away.
season ended
Goal
today, Spurs wouldn't be top of the league, bro. So let's not do that.
How?
That's true. They would find a way
That's
to
the
bottle it.
fact. They wouldn't be top of the
Maybe
league.
they'd actually do a Liverpool
Hmm.
Spurs replay, and then the Spurs end up
See,
losing a
Arsenal
point.
7 in XG.
I'm still
Yeah,
talking
see,
about
I told you.
replay.
I could tell, man. These guys are not playing some. Bro, they've been grinding result, and I think their time's coming. I don't know when, but their time's coming. Yeah? The elephant will fall down. We know it for a fact. I don't think Arsenal can sustain because, one, they're nervous. Second is they have the same player who bottled last season, except Declan Rice. But Declan Rice is not a winner. He's never won the league before, and he doesn't know how to take them there. And I believe the manager is scared. And I believe when you've got this great manager of Pep Guardiola and Klopp, yeah, I'm more fearful of Liverpool. Trust me, I'm more fearful of Liverpool than Arsenal. I swear to God. This year I've said if Liverpool are not playing Europa League and they're playing Champions League, I'd have said Arsenal is my threat. But because Liverpool are playing Europa League, these guys can just say, "Yo, Hamza, we're not taking it seriously," because they can win the Europa League. These guys can win the Europa League with Basic. Everyone fears them in Europe. Everyone fears. They have this psychological thing in Europe. Whenever they've played in Europe,
Bro, we're talking about Arsenal.
No.
Get back to the topic, bro.
Arsenal Football Club, I think they don't look to be the same. I think they've just managed to get those 3 points by luck. And I think by November, December, by January, they're faltering. What's up? January, they're definitely. Remember, I said it. January, yeah, Arsenal faltering. And then by March, they're done. They're finished.
Okay, we'll see.
Sorry.
We'll see if it's different this season. Big up to Anthony, who says, "I'm British. Who cares about HK? Big up soccer." Big up to you, Anthony. Thanks so much for the super chat. Took it like a champ there. Big up to you. I think at least he didn't get offended and shit. So, here's the thing. Before we go to Jacob, my opinion on Arsenal is I predicted 2 months ago that Arsenal are gonna win the league. I stick by that prediction. I think yes, they're gonna win the league. Hamza.
Oh my
City are
God.
not doing
again,
4P.
I know.
Arsenal gonna win the league, and that's my honest prediction. I'm not gonna sit up here and do too much Arsenal prop, but I think they are a lot stronger defensively, and that's the key. They scored enough goals last season to win the league. The only problem with them was a bit shaky defensively. I think Declan Rice, despite the fact he cost 105 million, is going to be one of the better signings this summer, if not the best signing. If we push away the transfer value,
Do you think it's better than Szoboszlai signing?
Oh yeah, of course, Rice is better than Szoboszlai.
No. You think Szoboszlai? I think Szoboszlai has done well.
No,
Very
Szoboszlai is one of the signings of the
He's
summer.
fantastic.
But if I were to say signing of the summer right now, I'm giving it Declan Rice.
James Madison
Wow.
every day.
Jay Madison.
Declan Rice every day. Let's not do
Madison
this.
fact.
Declan Rice.
But by the way, TJ last time he said
Expensive ass
something
Hoybier.
on a reel. Declan Rice's impact, we're never gonna see it on the stats sheet. It's never gonna be like he
Same thing they say
contributed
about
to this
Hoybier.
or that. No,
The
on a
same
reel.
thing.
speaking, when you watch Arsenal from just
Bro,
the shape,
who did you just say, Jake? Steve? Sorry,
say
no.
it
Who
again.
did you just say there, Jacob?
Oh, I know where
No,
he's
I
going
ain't
with this.
replying. You call me Steve, bro. I ain't done. Come on.
Sorry.
So anyway,
Continue.
Jacob, tell me your thoughts on Arsenal before we let Kunle
The
respond.
biggest frauds of the top four. Yeah, I'll give my opinion on Arsenal. Look, you spent
Dang.
105 million on an English version of Højbjerg, and now you're talking about he's a signing of the summer. Everything that he does well, that I've heard anybody talk about Declan Rice does well. It's the same things I've heard Spurs fans defend Højbjerg with. His impact, you don't see it on the stats. It's in between the 90. It's not. Doesn't translate to. I'm just saying, people aren't gonna like that conversation. Everyone's gonna say, "Oh, he's American, this, that, and the other." Like, I ain't heard that shit before. Get better jokes is what I would say to the chat. What I would say, secondly, about Arsenal is you also spent your second marquee signing of the summer, which congrats on it. I don't even think y'all know his best position yet, right? Do you know where Kai Havertz plays?
Nope.
I don't.
I don't.
I just wonder if that's something that doesn't just
I
show
have
up on
no
the stat
opinion
sheet
on
or
Kai Havertz. Thank you.
what's that?
Biggest. I think it will be the biggest flop in
I
the
have
summer.
no opinion on Kai Havertz. Thank you.
So that's what I'm saying. This fan club's quiet right now, but as soon as he gets that penalty, everyone's singing in the away end, aren't they?
Yeah.
Look, what I will say is, Sam, you said you predicted them to win the league. You've been wrong
Yep.
before, and about many times this season from what I've seen so far. So let's keep the streak going, and we'll keep proving you wrong. That's the thing. I'm not saying I still think it's City's league to lose at the end of the day. But I hope
I hope I'm wrong and Liverpool win it, but I don't think it's gonna happen though.
You know, let me tell you someone. Yesterday, someone asked me the most stupidest question in my life. I've never been. I thought I had to go to bed and I was thinking, yo, how can he? He asked me, if you had to choose between Liverpool and Arsenal win the league, who do you choose? I thought you're a fool. You know, to take me out, like I'm the guy that wins the league. Like, how dare you? How can you ask me such a question? So stupid. I said, yo, are you Joe? You know who you're asking? You know who you're asking that question? He said, no, forget. I said, I can't. That league is mine, bro. What are we doing here? I don't choose other team. I don't have low standards that I choose team. Who do you prefer? I'm the only guy that don't do that anymore. Everyone else does that. But to me, you have to take me out. You don't ask questions like that for me.
Brother, this ain't about your team, bro. We're talking about my team. Man.
No,
Stop
but I'm
doing
just
that.
saying to put you in Liverpool.
Stop doing that, Hamza.
How
Stop
you
doing
guys, Sam's telling me he doesn't trust his manager. He thinks you're going to win the league. And then
How does me trusting my manager have anything to do with this?
I trust your manager.
I've told you 100 times. First of all,
Kinda does,
Hamza,
but what?
I'm not a City fan. I don't have to manufacture a rivalry to feel relevant. I don't need to hate Arsenal. There's no reason for me to hate Arsenal. I'm a Liverpool fan. We don't have no fucking rivalry. My rival is Man United. My rival is Everton. My rival is Chelsea. Those are the clubs I hate. I don't have to force hatred on a club to feel relevant. I'm good. And when it comes to all I did was I made a prediction. So if I predict Manchester City, my prediction is Man City will win Champions League. Does that make me a Man City fan?
Hamza can't do. He can't do that. Them type of.
I can't even make a prediction. I trust Klopp. But we need to buy players in January if we were to. So I tweeted already 2 months ago. I said, keep it close until January. I think we are in a title race, but keep it close until January. If we strengthen in January, then we'll talk. Right now, I don't believe we have what it takes.
Don't believe that, Kunle. Don't believe that.
Hamza, we have the smallest squad in the whole Premier League. You know this. But anyway,
Kunle. But it's not about Liverpool.
Arsenal,
yeah. Look, all the information I've heard on this stream has been cute, man. It's been real cute.
Technically, I didn't even finish, Kunle, so I'll let you keep
sorry. Do you want to finish?
No. I want to hear what you guys say.
Because obviously, I know you love that.
My bad, Jacob. I thought you finished. My bad.
No, it's okay. Hamza had some great stuff he wanted to interject with, so I allowed it.
So obviously, Jacob talks about jokes that he's heard before. He keeps dropping this Højbjerg joke. Let's be honest. No one believes Declan Rice and Højbjerg
it's not a joke. It's just I just see correlating evidence
in the same sentence. It's absolutely crazy because he is. I don't know if he's the signing of the season, but he's definitely not having anyone talk about the price tag right now. He's definitely a difference maker. Whenever I go away from home, I feel confident because Declan Rice is there. And
what about
so far, so good. So far, so good. No goals conceded away from home, and we've won every game away from home so far this season. So. He's doing his thing. He got a winner against Manchester United, and he's got multiple man of the match awards this season. So I'm excited about him. But in terms of Arsenal, I remember I said on the stream, I said, if we can't beat Spurs at home, we're not in the title race. I remember saying that, but I also said because that means that we're going to have to beat City either home or away. And I honestly didn't believe we'd do that. So my team have done something I didn't expect them to do, and that's to take 3 points off Manchester City. So it'd be stupid of me to not believe we are in the title race again, because those 3 points are crucial. I said if you're gonna challenge or compete with City for the title, you got to take points off them, whether that's 2 points from 2 draws or 3 points from 1 win. You got to take some sort of points off your nearest competitors, and they're the champions. So in terms of how we played this season, I don't know about what everyone's saying. I've not been overly impressed with our attacking threat, but I've liked that we've controlled games and we weren't naive like we usually are against City, where we've conceded 1 goal within the first 12 minutes usually. We played chess against them. We rode our luck and we got the goal. Like, it was only going to be a 1-0 in that game. Whoever won that game, it was a chess game, and we rode our luck, and then we got lucky. Of course, yeah, I could say we got lucky, but in terms of how the goal was scored, but in terms of the actual gameplay, Arteta, that was a masterclass by Mikel Arteta for not going to the way we usually go into that game. And I said, if we don't have any individual mistakes, which we didn't, we can go up against anyone. If you look at the goals we've conceded this season, stupid individual errors. But when we cut those out, we keep clean sheets, and that's what we did against Manchester City. So Arsenal, in terms of we're not playing as good as we were last season, I hear it, but if anything, that should scare people, because we're second in the league only by goal difference, and we're not playing anywhere near we were last season. Whereas Spurs are having a season of their life, and they're only got a goal difference ahead of us. So once we get into gear, I think teams should start scaring us. Once our manager realized this Kai Havertz experiment needs to stop, then we'll be properly cooking.
Trust the process.
But will he ever realize that?
I don't know, bro. One of two things need to happen. He needs to realize our best midfield is Odegaard, Partey, and Rice, or for some miraculous way, Kai Havertz starts cooking, which I can't see happening. But one of those two.
There are a couple players who are cooking, because Man is referring to one of them right now. That Spurs fans should play his cello every time Hamza speaks, because all I hear is them lovely tears. Saliba needs to release Haaland from his pockets. Saliba definitely had Haaland in his pockets.
Definitely,
that game was a nightmare.
He released him for the international break. Be appreciative.
Oh, listen, he let him go to Norway. Big up to you, man. Thanks so much for the super chat. Martin says, Hamza talks more about Arsenal than Manchester City. He does, but you need to understand, when you listen to Hamza on Spaces and on YouTube, he's the master of the deflection art. So that's why he hates working with people like me, because I press him. Sometimes you get gegenpressed. You know how to beat possession football, gegenpress. So sometimes you gegenpress the shit out of him and he loses the ball and I score a goal or two. So yeah, that's this thing with Hamza. He likes to deflect. Big up to Manny, who says, we bought Havertz to beat City. So far, 2-0 against them. Arteta masterclass. Hamza, you can hold that again. Højbjerg isn't even rated by Spurs fans. LOL. I think the Højbjerg thing, listen, I think...
Yeah, it's rude, bro. It's just rude.
Is it rude to ask a question? Yeah. I didn't know. My fault for asking a question.
You knew what you were doing, Jacob. You knew.
All I'm saying is, look, while some may be on a higher scale than others, the correlations are there, my guy. I'm the one pointing it, and people are like, that guy shouldn't be saying that. It's outlandish. It's rude.
He spent 65 million to beat me.
Yeah, but there's a correlation between pizza and tiramisu. I
just don't understand how you could spend 160 million in the summer on 2 players and expect yourself to not be challengers. We're doing this, we're challenging this week, but this week, based on where the wind blows, no, we're not challenging. I think that's pure waffle. Either you're challenging or you're not. Like I said with Spurs, we are not challenging, but in January, the conversation could be revisited. Arsenal, with the season they had last season, and then spending 160 million on 2 different players, you should be challenging. That's what I said when we went to Arsenal.
But at the start of the season, everyone was saying we were what, though, Jacob? What was everyone saying? At the start of the season, we're challengers to City. We're just leading. I'm talking about my opinion. What I see in my team, if they can't beat Spurs at home, I didn't think we were part of the challenge, because I couldn't see us taking points off City. But they've done something that we haven't done for 12 games, taken points off City and 3 points, and kept a clean sheet. So if that puts
Now
an
who
extra
don't know how to
battery in my
act? You ain't
back.
been here before? What's it like? You ain't been here beating City
Hey,
before?
bro,
It's
you've
okay. You
never
don't know.
been at Trophy Square before, so don't talk to me about things that
2008,
you
so
haven't
you're wrong
achieved.
again,
Bro.
but go ahead.
You what? You
2008,
had a
but
parade.
just because it's
What
been
did
some
you
years,
win?
it's
What did you
2008.
win?
It's
What did
2008.
you
I'm
win?
just saying you're wrong. You can go back.
What did you
2008,
win?
1991, 92.
What did you win?
Did the league double 61, 62.
The league double. Hey, don't go all the way back to 60, bro.
Hey, we could go
I don't
back.
want
Does
to. I don't
football?
want to
Hey,
talk
but
about things
you
that
want to
you
talk
haven't
about
lived
heritage,
for.
but we can't go back and look at history.
Brother, I never
Heritage only
talked about
matters in the
heritage.
argument against
I
Spurs,
never talked
right?
about heritage, bro. I didn't talk
All
about
right.
heritage.
I can't lie to you. If you want to talk about
Because
heritage,
there is
I'll
no
dunk on
Tottenham
all
heritage, bro.
on all three together. But anyway, big up to you, Manny. Thanks so much for the super chat. Big up to
That was
Tevin says,
uncalled for, Sam. That was uncalled for.
but you know it's true because that's the only thing I have.
That's
right?
unnecessary violence, man.
Our
Goodness gracious.
best front three haven't played together, and our best midfield three has played together for less than one half. We will be fine. Don't hate me, Jacob.
Well, I don't hate
Tevin.
anybody. I don't hate anybody.
Nah,
First and
Jacob is a
foremost.
good sport.
62,
I can't lie to you,
right?
Kevin. Earlier on, when you said Steve, I thought you genuinely got them mixed up.
Wait,
They
Jacob,
don't
did you
even
really
look
use
alike, but
the
the
years
one.
61 and 62 in an argument? Oh my god.
Let me ask the
Bro, I
chat
used history in an argument
Listen,
about our
hell.
club's history. Apologies if that doesn't
61
fit with your
and
narrative.
62 in an argument, bro.
Hey, just
How
Yeah,
old
because
are you, bro?
just because your
Were
parents
you
hadn't
alive in
conceived you yet
61
doesn't
and
mean it.
62?
Just because I wasn't alive doesn't mean it didn't happen. You can't deny history. You're
that I
denying
was
history.
not around
Hey,
for.
you're
I've
denying
never
history.
used stats that I wasn't
And
around
I never
for,
deny
bro.
factual
Big
information,
up,
but
bro.
you can
Big
go
up,
ahead
bro.
and live
Big
your
up.
life that way. That's up
Big
to
up,
you.
bro.
I look at history. You know, I just say, hey, you know, America was founded in
You look that
1776.
far
Who was
back
here
'cause you
beforehand?
have
We
to.
can't
I
just
get it,
ignore
bro.
that
I get
because
it.
America was born in 1776.
Bro,
No, I
hey,
look
we're
at the
talking
entire
about football,
history.
please, bro. Let's not go into that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Keep You talk about I'm the king of
so
deflection.
Football.
Talking about I'm the king of deflection. You brought Kunle in here.
You
Come
went to
on.
61 and 62. And you don't think you're the king of
It's
deflection?
factual
All right,
information. I'm
bro.
sorry
All right,
that
bro.
hurt your feelings.
No, the
Big
king
up.
of
You
deflection
didn't.
on the stream is Hamza. You could
It's
ask him about
Hamza. That's
City.
Hamza. That's
I'm about to ask him about City.
yeah.
I bet you my
He's
bank is gonna
unrivaled.
make him out another club. Anyway, Tevin, I'm gonna do something right now. You know, the only similarity between Jacob and Steve is the long hair. That's it. So now I'm gonna ask the chat something. Which is a more fair comparison? Hoiberg and Rice or Steve and Jacob? Which one is closer? Which one is a better comparison? Chat, you know how we do it on This Is Football. We don't do life stories, no paragraphs. Just tell me, Steve and Jacob or Hoiberg and Rice? Which two? Which two are closer comparisons to each other? Let us find out your opinions. Let's get the opinions.
They're all
rolling in
going to
the
say
chat.
Steve and Jacob because everyone just wants to try and dunk on Spurs. I know it.
Listen, we're
This
about to
comment
find
is
out.
hilarious.
We're about to find out. See, someone just said Hoiberg Rice. You never
There
know.
we go.
You
Big
see?
up Strictly Sports.
Another guy who
Speaking
said
truth.
Hoiberg
Hey,
and
here
Rice.
to there. Thank you.
See, here to there is an Arsenal fan. So let's not prejudge. So chat, let us know. Big up Tevin. Big up everyone who sent in super chats. I'm gonna give you a shout out at the end. Final section. We're gonna have to combine them because me and Hamza are going on Saj's channel straight after this. This stream is gonna redirect you to Saj's channel. We're gonna have George as well come along. So we have another stream to go to talk about kind of the title race stuff like that. So get
League
involved in
leaders,
chat.
you
Big up
mean.
Sheriff. Empty super chats. I call it Sheriff because it's like Sharif. I don't know why I said Sheriff. I should have said Sharif. Well, big up. Thank you so much for the super chat. Everyone slap the likes. Everyone subscribe to the channel. 500 people are watching us. Get the likes up. Like, subscribe right now. Get involved in chat. Look at all the United fans crying in the chat. I love it, man. Wallahi, I am born for United tears. So, final section, we're going to have to combine Liverpool and Man City in the same section because we don't have much time because we don't want to be late to our brother Sad stream. This is Man United. We're the biggest club in the world. Second half of the season, we're doing a title charge. So many iconic moments. I think we're going to get even more iconic moments today, man. And I promise you right now, I love the fact that Jacob's saying, it's not my house and stuff. If it was a fire going on in the Arsenal house, this guy wouldn't piss to take out the fire. So let's not even go there. But anyway, forget Man United for a second. Let's go to the more relevant club in Manchester in recent times, Manchester City, alongside Liverpool. So I would like to ask you guys to just give me your opinions on Man City and Liverpool kind of combined together into the same section. So let's start with, you know what? Let's start with Jacob with this one because he hasn't started any section off. Go on, Jacob.
For me, these are the two title contenders that I would actually, if I had to put money on to win the league, I would put obviously more of it on City than I would Liverpool, but I just think Liverpool have enough quality, enough attacking power. Look, the end goal of the object of this sport is to score more goals than your opponent. And when you look at Liverpool's their front 4 or 5, they've got the deepest attack I think out of any other club in the league right now. So for me, Liverpool should be challenging. I think y'all need some reinforcements. You need a true number 6. Let McAllister play a little bit more forward and not play so defensively, I think would be the first start. And then a little bit center back help, I think would go far. Some wing back help, and then you're good. Or full back help, excuse me. But City, I don't know. I just think this is what we always see from City, right? They drop a few funny results early in the season, and then they really start turning it up when they want to. Look, people always joke about other leagues being farmers' leagues. I've predicted this league to become much like a Bundesliga side where it's just you already know City's going to win the league. I would love it for someone to be different, just not Arsenal, please. And hopefully it's Liverpool instead.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. Because I think me and you are on the same wavelength, but because it's Arsenal, it's that's the thing. And they're your biggest rival, so I understand why. But carry on, sorry, anyway.
It's just, I mean, God, that'd be so ugly to look at. Like, if I had to look at that, as opposed to like, okay, it's Erling Haaland, it's Pep Guardiola, it's different. Well, the fraud Arteta, I just don't see it happening. I don't see in any world that this guy can manage a club. He bought a dog to try and help finish out the title race. Here's a pooch to help you feel better about things not going well.
I don't think you're in a position to talk about people with title races, bro. I don't think you're in a position to talk about that, but continue.
In a position to talk about
Hello,
what?
master of deflection. We asked you about Liverpool and City, remember?
Yeah, he can't help it, bro. We're on his mind at all times. We can't help
I'm just
it.
saying.
He's talking about win.
When you talk
in
about
a situation
imposters,
about
I'm like,
Liverpool
there's an
and
obvious
City,
fraud. How many
he's talking
years
about
does he have
dog
to? How many
win.
years of a process does he need?
Bro. How many years of
What win the
oppression
dog
have we
got
put
to
you
with it?
through, bro?
Forget
That's
win
why
the
you
dog.
talking
Don't
about.
worry. Yeah, your players are still coping. Boohoo Saka's still petting the coping dog.
Yeah, you're
the
talking
emotional
about our
support
players
animal that
again,
y'all
bro.
brought. You got the psychological dogs out.
But during the
these cute
City
dogs
Liverpool
with
section, you're
trauma
talking
pooch.
about
Come on,
our
man.
dog win. That's how much we're in your head, bro. You're
I'm
talking
just
about
saying,
our dog
the
win.
show was about imposters and
dog
fraudulent
win.
people.
This is
if
the
you don't think
Liverpool
Arteta, then that's not
City
my fault.
segment, bro. The Liverpool City segment, bro. Where you're talking about us.
AMT, I agree with you. And by the way, I've already acknowledged that had this Qatar situation happened to Arsenal, even Jacob himself acknowledged that he would be a lot more happy. And by the way, this is the beauty of football. Why should Jacob show the same energy to Man United as he does Arsenal? Why should I do the same? I hate Man United. I don't hate Arsenal. So I cannot show them the same energy. So I have no problem with Jacob having that energy for Man United because Spurs and United aren't rivals. Like, maybe if, I can't lie to you. If this whole situation happened with Arsenal, this guy would come up here and start playing guitar,
Bro,
playing
he'd be
the cello,
something else, bro.
the harmonica.
My
He'd give
wife's
us
a music
whole
therapist.
concert.
I'd bring my wife, the music therapist, on to help play you a song to make you feel better. It would be a spectacle. So until that day, hopefully it comes soon, but we'll see. Again, City, Liverpool, these are the two that I think in the end will show that they have what it takes to challenge City for the title. At least that's my prediction. But you know what? I'm just enjoying the view from the top. So I know you didn't ask about Tottenham, but there you go. If I'm gonna talk about everybody again, just there you go. One more time. That's all I can really say. Except we're gonna hopefully. I'm hoping I'm wrong here, but I've said Ange Postecoglou is the breaker of all myths. Like people attribute a lot of things to Tottenham Hotspur. I think Ange Postecoglou is the guy to break all that. Unfortunately, if I'm going to be keeping the energy the same, I think City should come to Tottenham Hotspur and be able to score a goal. So there's that. Because they haven't done that before. So they might be able to do that this season.
Okay, fair enough. Kunle,
I know one thing's clear is Jacob's never been here before, man. It's clear to see, man. No worries, bro.
This is my third
And
time on
enjoy,
this.
bro. Enjoy.
He just called you a billionaire off of crypto. Don't have it. I would have it if I was.
Hey, this is my third time on This Is Football. What are you talking about? I've been here before.
So you've not been in terms of a title race, man. You've not been there before, so I get it, man. That's why you keep throwing jabs and all these.
I know
ones.
that's why you're still celebrating.
When no one's
City,
talking
you
about
you,
before, you're volunteering your team's stats. No problem. But anyway, in terms of the Liverpool thing, there's one thing Liverpool fans need to stop doing. Like they need, and I've noticed it. Sam, you tried to do it a little bit on the show already. They keep doing this. We're not
Underdog.
really in the title race and all
Underdog.
that
I'm
stuff.
not there.
Right, underdog, yeah, that we
Yeah.
should be extra praise for them when they're doing this. But look at us where we are,
If you do it, it's
even
amazing.
with our squad. Like you should be praising us for what we've done this season. Look,
Yeah.
no, Liverpool, no.
Mm.
You guys have
Klopp has been
Jurgen
here for
Klopp.
8 years.
Your Jurgen Klopp, his 8th season, a manager that's not only won titles elsewhere, he's won titles at your own club or the club that he's still at right now. He's rebuilt that midfield, got the legs that you guys were complaining about last season, and he is this great. Other than Pep, he's the best manager in the world. I'm hearing. So if those things are valid,
That's true, though.
yeah, okay. I know.
He's
That's what I'm saying.
true.
Yes, those things are very true, which is why Liverpool are in a title race. Not this whole in January, we need to add this, and that. No, right now, Liverpool are in a title race because of all those things I listed just now. So
Jacob,
I
I agree
expected
with
them
you.
to be
Kunle
pushing
don't listen.
all the way.
You're right.
Huh?
Kunle doesn't listen.
That's what I said.
You're
He
right.
listens to the first 3 words and he makes his opinion up, starts thinking about
I
what he's
just,
gonna
I
What?
say.
said Liverpool are in a title race. I said to win it, we need to strengthen in January.
No,
See the
no,
difference?
no. But I heard that part, but I'm ignoring that to win it. And the additional part, I'm ignoring it. I've chosen to ignore that part.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yes, 100%. Because with or without sidings, Liverpool have to push City all the way, bro. With or without sidings, because last season was just a freak season. It was a one-off, bro.
City, how
And
about
you
yourself,
replay.
baby?
Yeah, but us
You're,
too, us
you're
too.
doing what you're
Yeah.
accusing me of doing. Are you not in the
What?
title race?
No, I'm in the title race. I'm in the title, but it's easier just to say
Okay.
one team at a time. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's easier
Yeah.
to say one team at a time. But yeah, Liverpool City are City at the end of the day. They're gonna keep doing City things until someone is to knock them off their perch. Everyone's got to believe it is City's title to lose at the end of the day. So they're still gonna get De Bruyne back eventually. Rodri's coming back, so we'll see what that looks like after the international break. So unless they go on a ridiculous run where they drop points back to back again after this, it's City's title to lose. But Liverpool are definitely up there, man. They're not doing this underdog story on my watch, mate.
I feel bad for
Hamza?
who the opponent that City has after this international break because
Yeah, who you lot playing, Hamza?
is it
Brighton.
Yeah.
Away or home?
Our home.
Shit.
You know
Listen.
how much you mocked me for the draw? You know how much you mocked me for that draw at Brighton away? If you draw to them at home or lose to them at home, we're gonna have a convo. But Hamza, I know you want to talk about Liverpool most of the time, but start with City and then talk about Liverpool.
Listen, to me, Man City, listen, Arsenal are a threat. Yeah, Arsenal are a threat. But I knew Arsenal are not a threat when I saw one thing. When they released this, I saw this picture, I thought, yo, no way these teams win the league. Look at their faces. Look at all.
Kunle, did I not say I'd bet my whole bank?
Nah, man, nah. You can't win the league when you're doing this.
Hey,
No, man, these guys are confused, man.
Hey, we're
not
rent
ready
free
to
in
say.
your head right now, bro. You're
Listen,
talking about Liverpool and
listen,
sharing Arsenal pictures, man.
Listen,
Rent
there's
free,
no
brother.
pain left in the league.
I love it. I
When
love
they're
it, man.
ready, Sam, the fact that they
Love it.
drag that dog, they say you're part of a team forward, yeah.
Brother, this is
So,
this is not our segment
no,
anymore,
we
Hamza,
don't
bro.
do
We're
that.
living in your
So,
head, bro.
no,
It's lovely. You and Jacob, bro. We're living in your heads, man. Sensational stuff, man.
I think
Love it.
this is the weakest City side. Let me just repeat again. This is the weakest Manchester City side since Marquinhos time. Yeah, Marquinhos. I think we had a stronger team in Aguero time than this. I'm telling you now. We had a stronger team in Aguero moment and Dzeko and Mario Balotelli.
Is it the City fan trying to play the underdog? Is the saddest thing.
Literally, bro. It's
Kunle,
shameless.
that's worse than me saying the
now.
statement.
Yeah, literally, this is
That's
shameless,
what
man. I
man.
can't believe what I'm hearing, bro. This
Come
is
on,
ugly.
man.
I didn't think it'd get this
You
ugly tonight,
cannot
this time,
let
bro.
City again win the league for the 4th year running. You'll be frauds. Liverpool will be cast as a fraud because they'll say, Jurgen Klopp, what do you do here other than pumping the chest? Well, every year you pump the chest and then you bring one league title. Yeah? You can't do that. So Klopp's under pressure.
Do you reckon he'll ever answer the question?
Klopp can't afford to come second to Arteta. Say a guy with no managerial experience. Second year, he can't. No way. If I'm Klopp, I'm throwing the towel. So This is my towel. This is what's a towel. You throw it on the floor. You say, yo, I'm done. Football's done. Bullshit. I'm done. Klopp has to come above Arteta this season. The pressure that Klopp is under is huge. It's about his legacy. It's about Klopp's legacy now, Sam. Because they will laugh at Klopp, Sam. If he wins the league, Arteta wins the league, it'll be 1 to Klopp and 1 to Arteta and 1 to Ranieri. It can't be possible. You can't have 1 Arteta, 1 Ranieri, and 1 to, oh my. You can't have those, Sam. People bantering you with Leicester or Sam. Please have some shame and show me.
Where's Leicester's Champions League?
Win the league. Then at least I can.
Where's Leicester's Champions League?
No, Sam, I want you to take you up.
You know,
Sam,
this guy is so
win the
disrespectful
league.
because he has no history.
I
That's
want to
the
give
thing.
you confidence.
All
You
he
have a
has is
great
the modern times.
manager.
He has no history.
Right,
Trust your
literally,
manager, Sam.
Your
Well, my
history is
history don't
Dennis
matter.
Law relegating Man United. That's your history.
No, Sam. Trust your manager. People say, oh, people have called him
I do
German
trust him.
Ranieri.
I said we will
don't
challenge.
wanna
I
call
said
him
just
German
buy
Arteta
players
now.
in January. That's it.
I don't want to call him German Arteta. If Arteta wins the league, he'll be German Arteta.
No, you cannot. Because then
can't do that.
you cannot. Because Arteta has to win the Carabao Cup and the Champions League and the Club World Cup and the Super Cup.
Oh, damn.
Relax.
Oi.
brother.
So listen, to me, I'm telling you now, I want to win. I'm winning the league. I don't do this. I'm weaker side. I don't care.
Even though you just spent
Everyone.
how many minutes talking about the weaker side, but yeah, carry
Yeah,
on.
we're the weakest since Mark Hughes, he said. Such a liar. Such
Listen,
a liar.
no, some we are. Some we
I'd
are.
say your second year Pellegrini side is
Sam,
weaker
I
than
had
this.
David Silva.
And your first year
Yaya
Pep side is
Toure.
weaker than this.
I had De
Behave.
Jong. Listen, I had De Jong. I had David Silva. I had
Yeah.
Yaya
This
Well,
guy
Toure.
just
I
won
had
the treble.
Balotelli.
He just won
I
the
had
treble
Dzeko.
and he signed
I had
5 players
Aguero.
and he's telling me he's
Yeah.
weak.
Look at my team, what I had.
But I can't
a
say
very
I
good
need to
team.
sign a couple of players in January.
These
Crazy.
guys, yo,
absolutely
I
wild, bro.
will win the
Wild.
league on the basis is I expect it. I have a right to get that league again. Anyone that doesn't give me the league, there will be a lot of conversation on my players. You are out of my football club. You see this badge? You are playing for this badge now. This badge is huge. This badge, yeah?
Said
This
no one
badge is
ever.
huge. No joke. This badge, you see this badge?
Literally.
This badge is huge.
Literally.
This is heritage now. I expect to win the league. I don't come here saying, oh, you know, I'm a title challenge. I don't use the word title challenges. That's not me. That's not me. I'm winning the league this year. And anyone who doesn't win the league between Kunle will be called a fraud if he doesn't win the league because you can't spend 700 million for 5 years. That's a joke. That's a failure. It's better than Arteta has to come back and coach. Just go back to your new job. Go back to your old job because you're wasting Arsenal's money. If Klopp doesn't win it, why's Klopp there for Liverpool? Why is he why are you a Liverpool manager when you're not winning the league for Liverpool fans? Liverpool fans have heritage. They expect league titles. You don't want the people to feel sorry for you. So to me, I expect the league this year. There'll be a lot of changes this January. There's major changes we're going to do. There's changes already. I know already I'm hearing. Yeah. People are telling me there's changes coming in January because Pepper's already seen couple of players, 1 or 2 players are not good enough. And I'm glad my manager is different to your manager. You know, Klopp, one thing, is a nice guy. Wallahi, let me tell you. He's a nice guy. What lets Klopp down? He's too nice to Henderson. He's too nice to Bacetic. He's too nice to Curtis Jones. He's too nice to this guy. These guys don't play at but Pep Guardiola will know. You don't play for Pep Guardiola. I'll tell you why. Guys, you don't play for Pep Guardiola. You know why? Because Pep Guardiola trained with the best players, the greatest players in the world. He's seen them, he's played with them, he's trained them, he's coached them. Yeah, so he knows a fraud. He ain't gonna say, yo, when my mom used to drop me at Barcelona B as squad, I was training with Luis Enrique. When I grew older, Romario and Stoichkov were up front. When I became older, R9 was up front. Bobby Robson was my manager. The likes of Luis Figo's sleeping on the same room as me. He said in his documentary, Figo said, I slept in the same room as Guardiola when we used to go away games. I used to chat to Guardiola away. That's heritage. My manager will never lose this Premier League because he has heritage. And now This is why we've got
Your
your
manager has, but your club don't. Is that what you're saying?
my club
Basically?
has, and that's what he's brought to my club. I'm grateful for
He's
Pep
brought
Guardiola.
his heritage to your club, basically.
But I don't want to be here like
I'm
Osam,
getting it.
like play victim mentality. Oh, let me see until January. Oh, I don't know until we get a DM. But I don't care. Calvin Phillips, if he's here by January, May, I'm expecting Calvin Phillips to lift that league title. Otherwise, we'll have conversation. I don't care. Sam, I'm winning the league title no matter what. That's my
Hey,
focus.
Hamza, are you a motivational speaker? Like real talk.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not.
let me. He could make
could
a cat
easily
become
be
a
one.
lion now. To be honest with you, the amount of waffle he gives out. I'm gonna be here. Look, with Liverpool, you guys have seen me speak on Liverpool shows multiple times. Me and Hamza have got to go on Side's channel in a bit, so stick around on the stream. Look, here's the thing with Manchester City. I think they are favorites, of course, treble winners. Done a lot of good work. Hamza playing the underdog is funny for me. I think with Liverpool Football Club, I've already said it. I think we are on the title race, but in order for us to win it, not challenge, we would need to strengthen a bit in January. I think the guys have probably summarized that Jacob is so sound when he's not talking about Spurs or Arsenal. He actually spoke most of the stuff that I said as well. So complete facts as well. But hey, we do need someone to stop City because we don't need this fucking Bundesliga crap happening in the Premier League. Anyway, big up to AMT, who says, Hussam, bring back Rory or Karan, not this waffler. AMT, I will not have you insulting any of my panelists. I love Kunle. Kunle is a guy that you will continue to see on this channel, my brother. So that's just how it goes.
Chat,
big up to man who says the dog is better, greater than City's treble. When you're big, you can't even deny that. The next day, we trolled Arsenal. We didn't even talk about Man City. Yo, Jacob, USA for the win. Falcons, I believe it was.
That's an eagle. It's an eagle.
Eagle.
Yeah.
Oh, why did
Freedom
I say
eagle.
Falcons? That don't look like an eagle. He bottled it.
It's an
you
eagle.
Look closer at your screen. That's not.
I'm looking right at it, bro. It's an eagle. That is the eagle emoji.
That's a falcon. Look at its head.
No, the head is white. Bald-headed eagle or great. Damn it, I forgot what they're called. Great white eagle.
Yeah, bald eagle. The bald eagle. That's the American.
Yeah, that is the bald eagle because he's got
no
the big...
bald eagle. That's a falcon, brother. Hey, Manny, you're the problem, not me or Jacob. You can't even choose the right emoji, but thank you for the super chat.
It's
anyway,
an eagle.
No, it's not. No, it's
I
not.
promise
That's
you,
a falcon.
bro. I'm gonna text you the iPhone eagle. That's the iPhone emoji eagle.
Brother, literally look.
Guys,
right
can we just move past it, guys?
Look at this. Falcon on Wikipedia. Behave. Listen, if there's one thing I know, it's birds. Big up to you, Manny. Big up to Tevin, who says, won the treble, lost 3 players, bought 3 players totaling 180 million. Weakest sign since Mark Hughes. Hamza is elite. Tevin!
Literally,
number 2, bro, it's just that's why as soon as he tried to run that underdog narrative, we all just laughed. Me, Jacob, and Kunle agreed on something to just laugh at Hamza trying to do underdog narrative. That's the funniest shit I've seen in my whole life. But anyway, speaking of Tevin, big up to Fromis Gunner, big up to Victor, Abdi Haskell's Red Line of Teranga, AJ, Christopher, BIG, AMT, Sharif, big up to Martin, big up to Tevin, Anthony, big up to Jermaine, big up to Debbie, Tampa Lion, Abu Bakr, Captain Sal, and Dinishan for the super chats. Big up to you guys. I might make a celebration stream for the Glazers not selling at 10 p.m. inshallah tonight. I'm gonna go buy a cigar and a 7-Up inshallah. So stick around, Habibis. Make sure you're all liking the video. Make sure you're all subscribing to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Every single person watching us right now, please like, subscribe. All these great guys, their channels are in the description. We're going to go around there again, let you know where you can find them on their social media platforms as well. Stay here. Don't go anywhere. Stay on the stream because it's going to redirect you to the football corner where me and Hamza are headed alongside George as well to talk about the title race. Football corner. This stream is going to redirect you to that stream. Go hit like when it redirects you and spam the chat with This Is Hussam TV now. Just like we abuse Staffy, we get abused Sad as well. Tell them it's Hussam TV right now. So, Hamza, are you here or? Okay. Kunle, where can people find you, brother?
People can find me on One Touch TV, on all socials, on Instagram. I mean, on Twitter, it's One Touch T for some reason. And also, you can find me on Tunnel TV on all platforms. Tunnel TV Media, sorry, on all platforms, and also Tunnel TV on YouTube. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Big up to you, my guy. Jacob. Once again, pleasure working with you. Where can people find you?
Pleasure's all mine. Thank you for sharing the screen with me, gentlemen, and entertaining just a humble folk like myself. You can find me United Spurs of America, where I will remain humble and definitely not shameless in any degree, and definitely not biased. I speak all logic and nothing is emotional. So that's the kind of no, I'm just kidding. You're going to get a completely biased view. I try to be logical. My emotions will override that. I am a human. I'm a beast, but you know, you can find me there. And I do want to apologize to the chat. I said get better jokes, but honestly, every time I'm here, your chat absolutely cracks me up. They're hilarious. So I do want to take that back. I said get better jokes, but that was just because y'all were actually hitting with some really funny stuff. But I didn't want to laugh too hard. So big up the chat for that, and make sure y'all hit the likes before you leave as well. I mean, there's what 400 people. It needs to be 400 likes. That's my motto. So come on now.
100%. Let's get the likes up. Everyone right now, hit that like button. Everyone subscribe. Go subscribe to all the guys' channels. Their links is in the description. As I said, stick around. Don't go anywhere. Redirect to Saad's channel. Go spam his chat with This Is Hussam TV. Like and subscribe to the Football Corner as well. I will see you guys over there, inshallah. Peace out.
Big up, guys.